It's not logic that dictates or mandates, okay? It's truth, okay? Logic is the perception of a human being, okay? Truth goes beyond the perception of a human being, right? So, you forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace, okay? Anything seen as deviant or perverse happening in people's domiciles because people have a virtual presence competing with them over positions of leadership or authority or delusions of human power, okay? That obviously would not have happened had the forgiveness of debt and trespass been accepted at any time and accepted globally, right? Michikaku, we found that if you try something, if you go like this with one thing, the one on the other side of the universe goes like that too. It goes like that too. So, forgive debt and trespass. Yay, forgive debt and trespass. Right? So don't worry about what other people are doing. Do the right thing when you know what's right. You know, Judah Krishnamurti with the kid at Ritchie Valley, you know. Empathy and respect. Don't play games, don't think about it. Is it right? Then do it. Right? So, yeah, I'm not concerned about being wrong. You're wrong. No, I'm not Fonzie. I'm not wrong. Okay, Pinky Tuscadero. No, I'm not wrong. Okay, I am right. Okay. There are no reasonable doubts. Logic doesn't dictate or mandate or what logic dictates. Truth mandates. These are the words that I manifest. I manifest. Boom, 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 banana. Right. So we'll be okay. You know, life's eternal and grace is infinite. We'll be okay. Well, because the soul, which provides life to the body, is the essence of infinite glory. You know, no matter how much the devil jumps up and down, screams, and I'll be God, I'll be damned. You see what I'm saying? So. God, the definition of the meaning of the word God, since the acceptance of the understanding of the word globally through a man named Jesus Christ, is an omniscient, omnipotent essence of all existence, the origin of all things. Okay, that's God. That's what the word God means. That's what quantum computing has as the meaning of the word God. Cannot be contained nor explained. You can't explain the entire universe. It'll answer all the questions of the universe. Can it answer the question of why you're being such an ass and still being such an egomaniac, trapping the glory of the soul in your brain? Well, then your computer's not going to help you. But I'm going to help your computer help us from you. Okay. Well, do you want to dance under the moonlight? Hug and kiss me all through the night. Oh, baby, do you want to dance? I like Bobby Freeman, too. Do you? He's cute, isn't he? He's a handsome fellow. And I love the, you know, well, you know me, I like the Nicholas Brothers. Right. So, yeah. Gosh, man, guys, you know, all my dancing feet days and being the best dancer in the room stuff, that time has come and gone. And now the best years have come and gone. You took me by surprise. You didn't realize that I was waiting. I understand you had brain damage and you're thinking, well, he's going to, you know, the big thing with all the scientists, you know, he's a pervert and he's going to go for it. We got him right there. And Rockefeller and Rothschild were like, I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen. He's going to go for it. Hawking's going to talk him into having sex with the 12-year-old. Yeah, Hawking, the guy in the Epstein files. Okay. Serendipity doodah. Yeah, I told everybody he's not a nice guy. Okay. He's jealous of the Messiah like Chris Hitchens. Okay. It's a whole thing like people trying to breed each other off the planet. Okay. It's based off a genetic understanding of science, right? Richard Dawkins explains the science, but he doesn't explain the how sinister it is and what is behind all royal families, all governments, so forth, right? Trying to breed the other one off. Trying to have the phallic symbol, the giant womb with the golden vagina of the gods of the skies. Damn, it's another cartoon, comic book form of entertainment. It's the House of Dragon. It's the Game of Thrones. It's addicting. It's addicting to watch people kill each other to try to breed each other off the planet, right? You're addicted to this. Well, I was honored to do it. Okay, do you understand? Can Watanabe-san? God dang it, guys. Mariko? But does Mariko get it? What's her name? Anna. Does Anna get it? Because Anna's cute. Got a crush on Anna. She was nice to me, you know, and she's cute. Yeah. Yeah, I liked the Mariko in the first movie for Richard Chamberlain, Mom Cross Number for Chamberlain, that found out he was gay. I was like, oh, what a shame. It's like, no, it just means that there's a guy like Rod Hudson or Jim Nabors in Hollywood that has a really cute boyfriend, mother. She's getting mad at me. Earl, it's like, Mom, what are you going to do about it? You can't make somebody like you. You know, they either like you or you don't. And if they don't like you, why would you want a relationship with them? Thou shalt not covet. Thou shalt not, you know. So I'm like, no. If a woman likes me, I'd like to get to know. Are those your pink slippers? Right. I'd like to get to know you. And then you'll find out if she's 100 proof. Blah blah blah. You know. And then what happens? Don't ever date a girl who says she's just got a friend. Right. Picking boogers. Ode to Bismarcky. He's such a dork. He is a dork, man. At first I was like, this is stupid. Then I sat and listened to that one. I was like, oh, okay, I see why he's popular. Yeah. Just like blah, blah, blah said. I was very amused. Okay. That was Bismarcky. Okay. Biz, you know, that was his joint. This was how Biz was going to make it in the biz. Right. He wasn't attractive. He wasn't charming. He didn't have good monotone style. He couldn't out-rap you. He couldn't do this. But he could pick a subject. He could be amusing with it and satirical with it, and he could go with it. As I get it, picking boogers. You know, you got what I need. It paid his bills until further notice, till he died a young, early death. Yeah, I get it. Guru, DMX, yeah. X is gonna give it to you. X is gonna right. It's like, let's just live the Lord's Prayer. Yeah. If I could put time in a bottle. The first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend it with you. Right. You and me out on the farm. Let the sun be our alarm. Kicking off our shoes, doing what we choose. I don't wanna hold you. I just want to hold you, don't want to need you. I just like to see you smile, stay for a while, like I always used to do with Amy. You know, she wanted to get off the grid. It's like, we can't get off the grid, but we could get a place that's a little off thing, and you could just come home. Just come home at night. She couldn't. Stockholm Syndrome. She couldn't. They came after her. The thing that, okay, guys, the technology was in a way different place. Okay, in 1990 when I married Steffi. Okay. Steffi was already prone to fits of rage through post-traumatic stress disorder and tried to kill you when she went into a... Okay. She needed more than therapy. She needed to be taken to a place where nothing would remind her of any of the bad things that happened to her when she was young, and constantly have people reminding her that's not happening now. But what Pentagon and Fort Bragg and Pope and Cumberland County did to her was like, and it's like, no. And I would always tell her, Steffi, it's a little chocolate bunny. It's not the bunny that bit your finger. You're not 3 years old. It's a little chocolate bunny. It's not a little chocolate bunny. It was scarier than what she ran into as a kid. Okay, we had drug dealers on the front of our thing with the guy beating up his wife, and then I tried to stop it, and then the woman started beating up me because they was casing our joint. And then Steppy grabbed her, threw out the door. I said, Patrick, just, it happened. Patrick is so proud. That's my parents. My mom and dad did that. Right in the middle of Bunny Dune. One of the worst drug-killing black genocide fields in all the country. My parents. Right in the worst center of it. Yeah. The projects of Bunny Dune. Yeah, my mom and dad. Right? Right. His mom and dad. And when a woman was getting raped in the alley and the cops weren't doing anything, his dad went outside in his dog tags, his boxer shorts, and his combat boots to grab a rock off the side of the rock wall in the alleyway. He was good. Hiccup. Just because you don't think that I really don't want to dance, don't mean that I don't want to. I said, oops, upside your head, say oops. I was going. Steffi was like, why were you doing that? What if that was Law? What if that was you? What if that was Pancha? What if that was Patrice? What would you want me to do? There was a woman being sexually assaulted in the back alley behind our house. And then the cops were sitting there casing the joint because it's a drug area, and they weren't doing a damn thing till I came running out the front door. And then told me that I better watch my business, mind my business, watch what I'm doing. I'm going to get myself arrested running outside in the middle of the night in your combat boots, your boxer shorts, and your dog tags. Running out my front door. Yeah. I I tried to get my pants on. I couldn't. It was too fast. I said, fuck it. This is happening right now. I just stepped into my combat boots, which are on the side of the bed where we were taught to do. And I came running out that front door, breakneck speed. And they had pulled the car up and shined the light right on me. I'm like, what the fuck? Which, fortunately, okay. Then I couldn't grab Principal Mazer and throw him through 4 walls of the goddamn insurance building. I had to sit there and have them lecture me on how to be a good neighbor and a good citizen, right? You know how many times the Mormon cop that sit there and laughed in the front yard with my wife while she went in and burned all my pictures of my son and my mother because she's sitting there going, he's just mad because I'm screwing around on him and he's throwing me out. He had my bags packed and he's pissed. He's just mad because I'm leaving him. I'm having sex with someone else, right? Yeah, and I said, and I gave the kids to other people and threw her out because I knew she was going to make a scene. And they said, yeah, well, we don't get involved in a domestic thing. Yeah, but I want you to do your job and write it down. And they wouldn't. And then the Mormon cop says, you should probably go to my church and get counseling, marriage counseling for my bishop. I said, I don't want that. I want you to do your job and I want you to write down, right? And I'm sitting there on the thing because I'm having to throw my wife out and I'm crying and she had my arms all scratched up from me trying to stop her because she came out through me with a kitchen knife. Okay. And what happens? I'm Jennifer Lopez from Enough. What can I say? I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm still alive. But she got the kids. She got the car. And I don't even have a daughter to live in the onion fields of Oxnard. No, I live with my dad in the killing fields of Las Cruces where they kill all the poor Mexicans with bad science projects and all the liberals sit there and say, we can't save them all. And all the conservatives say, we want to kill them all so we have a better place to live. That's exactly what the liberals said. Oh, wow. At least you're on the same page, right? It's horrible. This is a horrible, 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 horrible place to live, right? And logic, okay, dictates. Truth mandates we should all live the Lord's Prayer with technology. Logic dictates, okay, that the Americans are not outsmarting the Chinese and the Japanese who are teaming together to stop the scourge of the European and the African and all the other violent sex cults. Oppressive sex cults are different, which means, Indians oppressive sex cult, Japanese oppressive sex cult, Chinese oppressive sex cult, Indonesians oppressive sex cult. Okay, violent sex cults, New Zealand, Polynesian Islands, Australia, Africa, Europe, America, South America. What's more densely populated? Oppressive sex cults. Who's gone way ahead in the mechanization to enforce martial law on their citizens that comply? The oppressive sex cults, right? And so you're sitting there going, oh, no, the Americans aren't setting up the Asians, and the Asians aren't setting up the Americans and the rest of the Europeans, right? No. Because they would treat me better. They would, hey, this is, hail the conquering hero, Aladdin. You've just captured the heart of the princess. What are you going to do? Genie, you're free, right? So, yeah, no. Logic dictates that this is what is happening with all the dictators that are told what to do, by the neck. Okay? How Epstein of your files? I know. And so, and if you want to cure all the problems in the world from Abrahamic religion, just trust a little girl. A little girl will take care of it. Okay? Trust a little girl. He's a pervert. We got him right there. We've had him right there his whole life. Okay? Truth mandates that if there's no debt and trespass in the house, that the sin that you are trying to place on David and his family and his children, and the sin that you're trying to put on Lot and his family and his children, is the sin of the devil trying to breed them off the face of the planet, and not the sin of the people that, been away, haven't seen you in a while, how you been? Thought you'd change your style and do your thing. That we've grown up differently, don't seem the same. Seem you lost your feel for me. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy. There ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. That's when we're living the Lord's Prayer. But when I saw you last night, I held your hand so tight when you stopped to say hello. And though you wished me well, you couldn't tell that I'd been crying over you. You'll get over it. You'll get over it. There will be another dream for you. Someone will bring it. You will drink the wine while it is warm and never let anybody catch you looking at the sun. But after all the loves, you'd be wondering why. You know why. She was interested in him. And then she's not Julie. Her name is Lisa. For Christ's sakes, go love Lisa. Get over Julie. What if Julie died? Well, if Julie died doing something stupid, you really think you'd be loving Julie right now? Lisa's alive and she ain't doing nothing stupid. Love Lisa. Have a nice day. Today started with a crazy kiss on our way home. We were in for a surprise. Who would have known? Bedroom eyes, head tilt to the side. Hi, Amy, I love you, bitchy, please. Please don't be so mean. 14 karat love, you are my true love. Anybody else like that? It's all forever. Top to bottom, I love you. I will leave you never. Oh, baby, I think I love you from head to toe. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Good pace, right? All right. Dummies. You lummies. Your mom was a lush and your daddy was a dummy. I'm going to start a junkyard and see if the free degrees come stay at my house and cook me food and kiss me on top of the head. Right? Okay. Will I have to wait forever? Will I have to suffer? I don't cry the whole night through, no. I do cry when I listen to songs that remind me of stuff when I watch the reaction videos and the kids are playing those songs that you just don't have no idea how song that is. No, it's about a drug deal. It's sad. No, it's not about the pearly gates. You are going to go, there are no pearly gates. It's about a drug dealer. Okay, guys, Paul Simon. Cuckoo Cachoo, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Stroll around the ground, steal. It's not about the fucking pearly gates. It's about a drug deal. It's about a woman that's trying to kill herself with drugs because she can't deal with life. Doctor, please, some more of these. Outside the good. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Because I can look in your head, right? Mary Claire, right? Okay. You talk like Marlena Dietrich, and you dance like Gigi Gomez. Your clothes are all made by Balmain, and there's diamonds and pearls in your head. Okay. They say that when you get married, it'll be to a billionaire. It's not millionaire anymore, it's a billionaire. Trillionaires, there's only one. Nobody wants to marry him. He's an asshole. He has kids. Yes, he does. But it's forgotten words and funds and ink stains that are dried up on some line. Oh, that sucks. Yeah! How Kobe Bryant of your Mambo number 8 and 24. Right. Kobe Bryant's a jerk. Okay. Kobe Bryant lived a jerk. Kobe Bryant died a jerk. Okay. You can't go back in time and make Kobe Bryant into Haile Selassie. Okay, so shut up, Shetnip Rabbit. Okay. No matter how hard you try. Okay. He's not even Bob Marley. Okay? Bob Marley died trying to save the poor from the wealthy, trying to save the poor from genocide, just like Bruce Lee. Okay. Kobe Bryant was not trying to do that. Kobe Bryant was rich and investing in people that keep people rich. Kobe Bryant was not a nice person, guys. No matter how hard you guys try to make his murals into angels' wings, it's not easy loving. Okay. So sexy looking, right? Life with you's like living in a beautiful dream. Not so. It's not true. You cannot. It is wrong to acquit the guilty and deny justice to the innocent. Okay? It is wrong to sit there and say that Kobe Bryant was as good of a person as Bob Marley. It is wrong to say that Barack Obama is as good of a person as Haile Selassie. Okay, it's wrong. It's wrong thinking. We have technology. Technology is supposed to be able to think properly. How can it think properly if you're all so fucked in the head? Right, said Fred. Still too so sexy for your shirt? Seriously? Seriously? Come on, let's go to the farm. Come on. You don't have to drive the tractor. Not everybody can drive a tractor real good. Just come on. What are you going to do? Lost is a fire of a child's first. Do your fair share. All right. Guys, just share, care, give in accordance to need, built to last. When you understand life eternally, there truly will be work for all. And all the things that you talk about and grope for in vain will be right at your fingertips. And then you won't ask yourself always over, and why. Because reality won't shock you back into the present. Because the present won't be debt and trespass. It will be living the present of the perfect commands of a perfect Father who loves Mother more than you'll ever know. Until Michael Youssef, I said, shut up. Jesus does not like you at all, okay? I buried so many people. I put dead bodies in the ground and talked about money for it for so many years. I am Michael Youssef and I support this message. I am a dipshit. I'm a murdering asshole. I set people up for genocide with little Bibles on surveillance equipment that kills people in earthquakes in Venezuela? Yes. And also in Haiti? Yes. What about Rwanda? How many people did you set up for genocide because they were bad people due to bad science projects in Rwanda, Michael Youssef? You've been doing this for 30 fucking years. Hey, come on, what's a Cheadle? Tell us, Cheadle. Do you know Cheadle? I don't know if Cheadle knows. Does Cheadle know? Do you think Cheadle knows? He did put the surveillance equipment inside the money laundering lawyers under his coffee table. Bueller? Anyone? Syriana? You think Georgie Girl knows? I don't know. It's so easy to tell the truth. It's so easy to accept it too. Oh, it's so easy. It's so doggone easy. Where you're concerned, my heart is learned. It's so easy to live the truth. It's so easy to shine like the proof. Hey! Hi, all you Muslims out there. It's bad in Texas. They're wanting to put the Bible in and get God back into schools. And they say that Islam is this and that and that. What you call Islam and the people that you have in Texas that call themselves Islamists are a corporation, and they're aggressive, violent corporation, and so are the people that want to put the Bibles back into schools and say we need to put God back into our country. It's like God's omniscient, not potent. You need to have faith here on earth. There is no country. You can't replace invention, okay? You can't replace creation with invention, okay? Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. What are we triumphant in? Okay. Peace on earth was all it said. You guys are always talking about victory. You're always talking about being triumphant. Okay. What's triumphant about loving thy neighbor as thyself? What's triumphant is love thy enemy? What's triumphant to submit to faith in the glory of God and love one another in eternal faithful peace after you forgive debt and trespass? Where's the winner and the loser in that dialogue? You can't even obey your own God. And you murder in the name of God and say, and you can't even figure out with your own computers that your book doesn't apply in physics. You had to have me do it for you. I woke up this morning and I didn't have no coffee. I picked up my 2 copies of the Quran and put on my reading glasses. I read the notes first and the one done by the Englishman and found the translation was similar in the angry Arab man too. Bum, 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 bum. They said we found somebody new to take Muhammad's place. I said, don't feel so all alone. I found someone of my own. Thanks, Judah Krishnamurti, Bak. Thank you, Haile Selassie. Thank you, the Tiro Suzuki. Me and the Father are one. UNITY. What about the one love, one heart? Who is going to be triumphant? I know Bob says triumphantly. I know. Because they can program them like they're programming a video game and we can't get them to do nothing they don't want to do. They're tribal, secular, and insular. And you'll continue fighting. Flagpole rag, war song. My genitalia, my color, my cleats, my cause. Here, give me money for research to cure cancer. You don't need to cure cancer. You need to stop the cancer cells from killing people's bodies because you're killing them with toxic environments through debt and trespass. Man, you guys really think quantum computing is still as stupid and selfish as you? They do. Wow. Holy bikinis, Batman. Yeah. Neck, head, neck, head, neck, head, neck, head. If you're both running around with a stiff dick and a twitchy twat to try to breed the other people off the planet, what makes you, your tibbled ass thinks that you're going to end up fucking Juliet, your cousin, after you kill Romeo from the Ramble Gang? Seriously? Seriously? You've been giving indications that you're leaving, and I wish that you'd admit it right away. Help me understand the pattern you've been weaving. Is it only out of habit that you stay? Come on, y'all, you know the words. Lay it on the line, especially homosexuals. Actually, this is one of their gay nation songs, like If I Will Survive. Okay, come on, sing with me here. Come on, you know the words. Lay it on the line, everybody, bedroom voice. Oh, to waste each other's time is such a crime. If you don't like the size, if you don't like the fit, you can split, you can quit, you can exit anytime. Girl, you can exit anytime. Hey, baby, there's no reason to keep on playing this cruel, heartbreaking game. If you feel like moving on, just say something, you know? Hey, I just might feel the same. I know you're fine, but ever so am I. Boom, boom-a-doom, boom-a-doom, you can exit anytime. And if a woman judges you by what we talking about, the size and the fit, be legit. Too legit to quit. Who's the Messiah? Yes, Haile Selassie loves me. Yes, I love Haile Selassie. Yes, Haile Selassie loves me. The Bible tells me so. Holy line of John the Baptist. Yep. Makes you feel all giddy inside, doesn't it? No Gideons, doesn't it though? How New Testament of us. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. So this, oh wow. How do you give yourself to someone and never lose your way? It's lose yourself to someone. You're not losing yourself, you're giving yourself. Okay, and never lose your way. How do you not run out of new things to say? Why do you need new things to say if everything you're saying is perfect? Cupid, we don't need you now, be on your way. I thank the Lord for love like ours that grows ever stronger. And I always will be true. I know you feel the same way too. Oh, I love Kukuipo. Love you more today than yesterday, right? But not as much as tomorrow. I wonder if the people that wrote Cuckoo Ipo down and sang it before this song was written are going to sue those people for copyright infringements. Do-lang, do, my sweet Lord, I will go see you, Lord, but it takes so long. Let's hear it for Hare Hare Krishna. Where are we at? We're all at the airport trying to pay our bills in dresses with funny haircuts. Make it stop. I'm working on it. Goodbye, Mary Swanson. Or is it Samsonite? Oh, yeah, not sure. Oh, look. It's the electrolytes. Terry Crews is president. No, the cocky kid from France. You're not Remy Berry. You need to talk to Remy Berry. You listen to Remy Berry. Remy's girl will set you straight. No, listen to Earl. He knows what he's talking about. He's very kind and he loves people. He worries about DK if DK can't get a proper night's sleep. Right? Why everybody's slept on bad beds or slept on the floor and had their back hurt all through basketball season. But no, just me? Okay. Slept on a foam mat on the floor. And I got to where my back was so bad I could hardly get up. And then my mom, finally scraped enough money together. Yeah, when I was playing basketball at Mayfield. Yeah, and when those three short little cocky shithead Mexicans that were Manny Treviso's left testicle, It's like, seriously? 3 of you from baseline to center court could not stop me from getting the ball a foot away from half court after about the second or third try. I would be embarrassed. Guys, I guarantee you, one of them got the ball at the baseline and had to get it past half court. Okay. With me guarding him and nobody else to help to pass to. They gone, Mom, I don't know play basketball again. That white boy, he 5'10's better than I 5'4, Mom. And I kept telling Gerald Williams and Franz Conway that if I was 6'7" and 6'6", I'd be dunking all in their face. Auntie. Live the Lord's Prayer. Then you can ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. You're not God. You don't know to yourself to feel guilty. Like my mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. And then she said, someone will look at me the way I'm looking at you someday. Then I might find I didn't want you any old way. Right? Is this a moment's pleasure? Is this a lasting treasure or just a moment's pleasure? Yeah, I liked on Carole King too. I still like Carole King. I always like Carole King. Carole doesn't write as many songs that make the whole world sing as the guy that wrote that song for Barry Manilow, because Barry Manilow didn't write it. But she doesn't write as many songs that are as popular as Sir Barry Gibb, who I also have on there too. But the thing about it is this. I grew up on both of them. Yeah, and Gamble and Huff, yes. And Whitfield, yes. And Linda Creed, and Chuck Jackson, Linda Creed, a lot of Linda Creed. Well, not a lot of Linda Creed, I just like a lot of Linda Creed songs. I would go L Creed, Linda Creed. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I like her songs. She writes good songs. Your arms around me are tender and warm. My arms are meant to hold you. Your arms in my arms. What more is there to say? Let's put it all together. Bum, 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 bum. Let's put it all together. Like with Amy, that picture I had at the mall in Sierra Vista. Your lips can thrill me, just touching my cheek. My lips were meant to kiss you. Your lips and my lips. I had many times in dreams and things when I talked to the kids about it that Noah would bring his money and we'd put a miniature house there on the basketball court, put in a septic tank across the center thing there because Noah had the money to do it, and then attached electricity. And then some of us live in here, some of the ones that Dad tolerates the best, Cade and Emmy, and they all live in the main house. And then Natty and her beau could come out to visit, and stuff, and we hang out in the basketball barn, and Noah buys another tractor, and then we have Goofy lawn tractor races, mowing the lawn, each side, and then you take that side. Anywhere you see a thing with Roundup, you put clothes on, we shower when we're done, you put on your mask, and let's get to cutting down all the poison because we're the Get Fresh crew. And I thought, Amy could stay here. She could stay here with Gary, or she could stay here with me, whatever she decided, however she decided. I wasn't going to judge her. Let's just get the kids here. Let's band together. We'll take care of Grandpa, and he'll take care of us. And then when he's done, we could probably sell the place to some, people here, and then go up to the mountains and to never return. Silver City, here we come. And we'll be living so healthy and not being stressed out and not being chemically poisoned that we won't have to use the Gila Regimental Medical Center in any cases. Drive carefully. Here we go. Okay, let's go watch the Mustangs play. Is that Isaiah Brody? It's fun to watch him dunk. It is. I like him. He's a good ball player. What about their personalities? They're not bad kids. They're just kids in hell trying to pay their bills to play basketball. It's hard. Don't judge people when you give them hell and they're not living the Lord's Prayer, and then you say, well, they're bad people because they're stupid. Well, we're not living the Lord's Prayer, so why are they stupid? Well, oh shit. Attitude reflects rulership, and we're in the military zone. Shit rolls downhill. Yes, we need a Christ colonic. Who done gone, and done did that thing down all right. Okay, guys, get her done, got her did. All right, love y'all, peace.